And they're the Mavericks earlier getting set to play. It's the Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. With Steve Kerr and Clark Hillo, this is Kevin Hart. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. One of the guys we're watching out for today, Andrew Bynum.
Yeah, Bynum is one of the best low-post players in the game, undoubtedly. Just with that skill set down on the block, with the incredible length, good shot blocker as well. Still maturing and still growing, but I think we'll see him make more improvement the next few years.
I think he's one of the giants of the game, a real physical presence who has unlimited upside and potential. He could be a force for a long time.
Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've got to feel like, guys, they have an opportunity to rack up some wins over the next stretch of their schedule. They'll be playing a lot of games in their own building.
Well, you know, they've only played these guys once during the regular season, but they did beat them, so they've got to feel pretty good about their chances. The matchup seems to be pretty good for them.
And, Steve, if they win this one, that'll technically make it a 2-0 sweep. Not a major accomplishment, but still something you could feel good about.
Moving against Harris. Bennett kicks to Waiters. Waiters off a pick from Bennett. And so he ends a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. When you look at the numbers, impressive.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Rockets in Houston.
Well, with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Well, especially, Steve, when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. I mean, that's a bad combination. Turning it over and then not defending.
6 on the shot clock. Ellis goes in. Here's the floater. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Mike Brown and I got a chance to talk for a bit. They managed to get a win in their last contest against this squad, but he's far from complacent, fellas. He said, we know we're facing a dynamite offense. We were fortunate to get a win last time around, but we need to approach this game with the same discipline and attention to detail. This is a game where everyone has to devour that scouting report and try to minimize our mistakes. Kevin?
Great, thank you, Doris. And guys, it's probably a good idea to be cognizant of the need to contain this offense they're up against you.
And to contain it early, Kevin. I mean, they're capable of getting off to very fast starts. So defensively, you've got to be ready.
And I'm sure that was a big part of what he was talking about in the locker room, guys. Being prepared from the start.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Back to Harris. On the wing, Ellis. That's tipped. Stolen by Waiters. Passes it to Ryan. Irving. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. They'll go to the line. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First one falls for him.
One thing people kind of forget about with Irving is that in addition to all the skills he has at the point guard spot, he's a pretty physical point guard. He's well put together and can muscle it up with about any defender he faces.
George Hill's checked in for Dallas. And for Irving, with his size and good athleticism, the potential is there to be a very good defensive player as well.
I think that's an area where he himself, Kevin, has acknowledged that he has some work to do. He's been focused so much on his offensive game, but now is the time to take that next step and become a real solid two-way player.
The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And their success rate from the stripe this season, about 77%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it. Hey, there was no question about it. Everybody knew DeJuan Blair had talent when he came into the NBA, but people were scared off because he had no ACLs in his knees. A valid reason if you look at it from that standpoint, but he continues to prove the detractors wrong by still being in the league.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. And the shot's good from Ryan. Well, you look at Jay. Getting named to the All-Star team comes with some benefits, and he had a very nice billboard put up with him recently.
And it's really a great way to honor his achievement of being named an All-Star. He's definitely a player on the rise and somebody to keep an eye on.
Yeah, how cool is that? Your very own billboard. I kind of think the three of us should be on a billboard somewhere.
Effort to one, Blair, it's starting to become difficult for him to carve out minutes with all the front court talent the Spurs have.
Yeah, now on a new team, getting a better opportunity. And you know his rebounding ability will always been there. That's something that translated directly from his days at Pittsburgh. But can his health stand up? Can his knees hold up? If they do, he's a very valuable player. He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Hill against Irving. Bennett kicks to Waiters. Jay, shot clock at 6. Doubled by Dallenberg. Cleveland moving it around. It's stolen by Hill. Hill inside. Marion outside. Pass to Dallenberg. Back to Marion. He kicks it to Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer. And Marion gets it to go on the assist from Ellis.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively they look great.
Irving passes to Ryan. He feeds it to Waiters. He dishes it to Bennett. Pass to Waiters. Irving. With the lead pass. Here's Ryan. Good. Jay's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, that was impressive. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Now here's Ellis. 38 points for him last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, they couldn't stop him. I mean, they kept sending him to the line over and over again because, you know, when you can't stop a guy, you got to foul him. That's what they did.
The Mavericks have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Andrew Bynum. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. So for Dallas, their last game a win against the Kings.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored and, well, not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early. Looking at the Cavaliers over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also number 1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Bryant in its shooting guard. Bynum is out there at Tyler Zeller. Then it's Alonzo G. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. Marion. Bynum with the steal. Here's Ryan, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Dallas has gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Harris with it. Guarded now by Irving. Misses off the left iron. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Ryan the pass to Irving. Clock at 4. Fast break, Dallas. Marion's got the ball. There's the block. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. G dishes to Irving. But 3. No good from Ryan.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Ellis with it. Now guarded by G. Ellis kicks to Harris. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk blocked shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
They've been racking up the blocks lately. So, I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And it's Ellis penetrating. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Ellis has got 8 points.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Ryan the pass to Zeller. Irving. The dish to Zeller. Jay. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Ryan. And he jams it with authority.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
Harris dishes to Ellis. They get it back. Bynum with the clock. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Dallas, 7 games back.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, their season hasn't been great and it hasn't been terrible. It's been fairly pedestrian. A few times it's looked like they're about to turn the corner, but they just haven't been able to sustain that winning momentum.
And I'm not quite sure why that is, because I think they've got the talent to be among the league leaders, but it looks to me like it's not going to happen for them this year.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dewan Blair, he's checked in for Dallenberg. And it's Carter in for Brandon Wright. Clark, they've been struggling.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, and he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Ryan the pass to G. Left side, Irving. The good-looking shot from the wing. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hey, Kevin. Jay in that last game against the Rockets had a huge game. He had 46 points and was just an absolute force inside on defense, batting away shots every second he was on the floor. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Miles is checked in.
Well, Mike Brown hired back to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I got a chance to know him a little bit when he's an assistant with the Pacers early in his coaching career and was let go by the Cavs back in 2010. Family laid down roots in Cleveland, and I think he's glad to be back. Already, he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Marion kicks to Ellis. Oh, trying for it. Rocket 6. And stolen by Bennett. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Now look at the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Yeah, you know the fans out in Memphis really hoping their team can win that one.
Mavericks trailed by 3. And for Mike Brown, his firing, kind of a desperation move by the Cavs to try to keep LeBron James. Steve, how'd you analyze that?
Well, I'm not sure that LeBron actually wanted him gone, but, you know, he's a great defensive strategist, a guy who excels in player development. And give credit to him, he didn't burn any bridges when he left. He maintained strong relationships there in Cleveland, and it's great to see Mike Brown back there with the Cavaliers.
Ellis on the double team. Ryan the pass to Bennett. Just 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. There's the pass to Miles. Jay. There's the feed to Bennett. He passes to Irving. Irving gets a screen from Ryan. And it's Irving missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. Guys, when his class came out, people thought Irving was the clear-cut #1 player, but I don't think anybody saw him taking the league by storm the way he has. It's almost like he's surpassed all of his expectations already.
Miles, that's good.
Yeah, something that makes him hard to defend is his ability to receive a pass and get off an accurate shot in one quick, fluid motion. So you better beware of where he is on the floor at all times.
One of the premier catch-and-shoot guys in the league, Steve. There's no question about it.
And a fun stat for Irving. He's just the 5th player, Steve, in NBA history to tally 3 consecutive 30-point games before his 21st birthday.
You look at him now, commercials, I mean, the play, the caliber of play. This guy's a rising star.
Hill dishes to Carter. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Cleveland leading by 3. Irving kicks to Bennett, passes it to Ryan. Working on Ellis. Irving passes to Verjao, and the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Tyler Zeller comes in for Anderson Verjao, and Dion Waiters subbed in for Kyrie Irving. On defense, the Mavericks. Ryan the pass to Waiters. And Hill over to help. Waiters dishes to Miles. 6 to shoot. And another miss by Cleveland.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Dallenberg passes to Lito. Outside Hill. Lito defended by Ryan. Shots good from Lito.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Pass to Ryan. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Bennett the pass to Ryan. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Mavericks trailing. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Well, they were extremely aggressive defensively early on in that last game, and it kind of backfired on them. Their starters wound up in foul trouble, and I thought that led to the loss.
Hill drives in. Kicks it to Carter. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Bennett. And to go back to Steve's point about foul trouble in that game, Clark, they had to give minutes to some players that ordinarily wouldn't be getting that many minutes.
Exactly, and that really stymied any hope they had of coming back once they found themselves way behind in that second half game.
Outside Hill. Back to Carter. The shot no good. Great defense that time from Miles.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
A different look now for Cleveland. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Tyler Zeller. And it's Karsov in for C.J. Miles. Then he gets a screen from Bynum. Dishes it to Waiters. Back to Bynum. Nice feed from Dallenberg.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Larkin, it's good. This game is all easy. Larkin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Waiters gets to Bennett. Jay. Count that one.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Larkin kicks to Blair. And there's the pass to Larkin. Fades back. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Jay's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be a hole. That going to be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
I'm really looking forward to see how the Lakers fare in that one.
No good from Caruso.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Ellington the pass to Larkin. Feeds to Blair. Defended by Bennett. Passes it to Leader. This one for three. But they recover it. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Some teams live and die by the three. Let's check out the best. The Cavaliers #1. 5th, the Mavericks.
The shooting display with these two teams has been awesome. I mean, there are three-point shooters all over the floor.
That free throw, no good.
Well, a dangerous trend here, guys, because they're starting to live and die with the outside jumper.
Yeah, you don't want to always do drive-through. Every now and then you got to go inside to eat. Pump fake, draw contact, and get to the foul line.
And Cleveland making a change here. G's checked in. And he's good on the second. Cavaliers leading. Pass to Karasov. He kicks to Waiters. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Now let's see the stat sheet here on Samuel Dallenberg. How last month turned out for him, 7th in blocks. And, of course, he's in the top 15 in rebounding, so a very strong presence in the paint.
You know, Steve, he's doing what very few players in the league are really capable of, and that's impacting games through his low-post defensive presence. And he's one of the best shot blockers in the game in terms of his ranking, so no surprise.
Ellington kicks to Larkin. Harris outside. On deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 1:35 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Karasov. Gets the front of the rim and out. Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. Harris gets the screen from Blair. And it's Harris off the drive. No good from Larkin.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because you just can't find the range.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And the points they're getting in the lane has really helped them open up the floor.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
And he can't get the first one. Jarrett Jack is checked in for Cleveland. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Dallas with it. Trailing by 2. The pass to Larkin. Blair, screen on Jack. Here's Larkin. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's going to be on Jarrett Jack.
Hey, look at Shane Larkin, the son of Hall of Fame shortstop Barry Larkin. He said he's been working his whole life to get out of his father's shadow, and now he's got his opportunity. He was a great player at the University of Miami, led his team to the best record in school history as a sophomore, an ACC championship, and a Sweet 16 berth.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for Caruso. And back to sugar, as they call him, Shane Larkin. 5'11" in shoes, but
yeah, he plays much bigger, an elite athlete. How about the 44-inch vertical, the second highest ever measured at the combine? But can you play? Yes, he can. This young fella's got game.
Here's Bynum. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Monte Ellis checked in for the Mavericks. So it's the Cavaliers now. G dishes to Varejau. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
He feeds it to Ellington. He dishes it to Marion.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined. and under control for the rest of this half.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Well, pretty average numbers for him from the foul line, shooting about 75%.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
That one misses. Here is Bynum. His last outing, 16 points for him. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of the game. Ellis kicks to Harris. 1 second left. Jump shot is good that time. Harris has got his second basket of the night. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Mavericks ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
From the 2K Sports Studio, they're at the breakout at American Airlines Center in what's been a tight game. Dallas battling in a close one against the Cleveland Cavaliers. They find themselves right on the bubble. Need to reel in some W's if they'd like to move out of the 8th spot in the standings. Monte Ellis on a roll in the first half. High percentage looks in the first half. Amazing work from the field, shooting in the high 60s. That's big-time bucket buy-in. But the Cavaliers also came to play. Hitting their free throws at a high percentage has been a key factor for them. A great performance by Jay in the first half. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. And that's all we have for you here in the studio. Now let's send it on back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Beautiful view here flying north of the city of Dallas, Texas, as we welcome you back. An exceptional performance from Ryan.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
They've got Blair. Ellis is out there with Devin Harris. Then it's Dallenberg. And it's Marion in at the 3 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. To take a look at the Cavaliers, quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Miami 2 games back.
When I look at Cleveland, they're a completely different team than they were last season. I thought they would take a step forward this year, but I'd be lying if I said I thought they'd take this big a leap. It's been a huge bounce back for them.
Yeah, you're not alone in that regard, Clark. There were very few people that believed in them. I know I didn't, but the fact of the matter is they believed in themselves, and that's all that matters. And that confidence is clearly warranted.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. 23 points for Jay.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him, his stroke is never changing.
Bennett kicks to Irving. Bennett setting the pick for Irving. The dish to Miles. And that one hits back on. The Mavericks leading. The feed now to Harris. Back to Ellis. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Irving passes to Ryan. They set the pick. Here's Miles. Miles with another miss.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
And it's Harris off the drive. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
They got in a bunch of good looks and has been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, but I mean, the things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bynum kicks to Irving. The tray. Miles with another miss.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Dion Waiters checked in for C.J. Miles. Mavericks leading by 7. Ellis with it. Now defended by Ryan. Ellis dishes to Harris. Back to Ellis. 5 on the clock. Harris outside. From 17 feet out. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Cavaliers call time here. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well. All 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all day long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. Look at Steve. He has the Gatorade shirt on.
He's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Ellis, and it's Dallas with another. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Waiters passes to Irving. Kicks it to Bynum. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, I mean, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Bynum no good on the free throw.
Tell you what, when he's healthy, Andrew Bynum is the real deal inside. I mean, he's one of the most impactful centers in the league. His size and ability to score inside can make him tough to guard and hard to deal with, and he simply just has to take advantage of that height and weight to be a force.
Outside Irving. Passes to Ryan. Fires the 3. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Talking about Bynum, Steve, the talent undeniable, but after missing so much time with the injury, the question for him revolves now and for the rest of his career around his health.
Yeah, that's the question. That's what you wonder about. Can he ever come back, particularly as a big player? Big guys have so much weight coming down on those joints. And even though Bynum is still young and medicine has come a long way, we really don't know what to expect of his future.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Sean Marion. The kick out to Irving. No good from outside. Mavericks leading by 7. Ellis off a pitch from Blair. Ellis kicks to Dallenberg. Carter outside. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now, here is Irving, averaging 18 points a game. Pass to Ryan. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Jay. He's got 26 points, and what a tear he's been rejecting shot after shot.
No doubt, Clark. He has absolutely owned the paint.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Harazov's checked in. Both free throws good from Ryan.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Harris with it. He's picked up by Irving. Now the pass to Lito. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Mavericks leading by 6. Harris gets the screen from Lito. Harris passes to Lito. Carter outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Lito. Shot clock at 6. Dishes to Blair. Defended by Carlson. Launches a 3. Second shot opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Alonzo G is checked in for Cleveland. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Cleveland with it. Outside Irving. Feeds to Bennett. He passes to Ryan. Doubled by Dallenberg. It's stolen by Hill. And oh, here we go. Carter's got him a fast break chance. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Alonzo G. Cleveland on defense. 7-point differential. Hill dishes to Blair. Carter outside. Offline with his 3. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Bennett setting the pick for Irving. Pass to Ryan. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Lito.
I thought he beat that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Hill with it. And it's Waiters picking him up. Lito. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And a moment to check out the numbers for Kyrie Irving. Over the last month, he's been one of the standouts statistically in the league. 6th in free throw percentage. And he's been locked in from behind the arc, guys. He's in the top 20 in the NBA in three-point field goal percentage.
Steve, you mentioned his top 10 free throw percentage. I mean, it's really a strong part of his game. And he's the kind of guy that if you're defending him, you don't want to foul him. Make him earn him from the field. Don't send him to the line.
Dallas making a switch here. Marion's checked in. Both free throws good from Lito.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. That's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Hill against Irving. Ryan the pass to Irving. Sinks the triple. Irving's got 7 points.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Here's Irving. He has 7. Pass to Waiters. And the pass to Ryan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks leading by 8. Passes it to Lito. He kicks to Irving. Makes the lead pass. He feeds it to Waiters. He dishes it to Irving. Pass to Bennett. Now here's Waiters. Waiters off a pick from Bennett. Waiters with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up.
Carter now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Hill, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring lines. Well, you look at Jay, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
And the first one drops. And Cleveland making a change here. Jack's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Mavericks leading by 6. Harris with it. He's got 11. He passes to leader. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
And Bennett with the basket on the assist from Jack.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Marion, uses the glass that time, and it's good. Marion's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And Jack kicks to Bennett. Waiters. Bennett setting the pick for Waiters. There's the dish to Bennett. Stripped away. Carter up top. And it's blocked by Ryan. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also caught the body. So some free throws coming up right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on it.
Bennett dishes to Waiters. Jack passes to Bynum. The 15-footer gets the bucket. Bynum's got 4 this quarter. Dallas leading by 6. Carter with a screen on Jack. Harris against Jack. Harris kicks to Blair. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Bennett. The pass to Ryan. From outside, off the mark.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Harris dishes to Carter. Dallas again missing.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Jack inside the line. And it's rebounded by Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. Jack against Harris. The feed to Blair. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Vince Carter. Jack up on top, guarded by Harris. Jack passes to Ryan. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. 34 points for Jay.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plan.
That's good.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. And Jack kicks to Bennett. Waiters passes it to Ryan. Cleveland moving it around. And stolen by Blair. Harris outside. Ellis defended by Ryan. Rejected by Ryan. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Left side, Harris. There in the post. No good on that last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks lead by 6. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here.
Nothing like NBA action. So come out to a Cavaliers game and enjoy the show. Pick up your tickets today to see Jay taking on the best the league has to offer. Come out and represent your town.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Dallas leading by 6. So on the floor for Cleveland. Ryan, he's in at shooting guard. Deion Waiters is out there with Bennett. Then it's Jared Jack. And it's Bynum in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. He used that pick to get in close. And that's now 17 points for Devin Harris.
Well, after all those struggles in the first half, he has really picked it up here in the second.
Here's Jack. Right side Jack. Pass to right. Ellis on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. That's in the short one. And that's 36 points for Jay.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Ellis kicks to Harris. Back to Ellis. Launches it. And could come on the assist from Devin Harris. Ellis has got 10 points here in the second half.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
The pass to Ryan. There's the three. Count the bucket.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, one of the things you love about Jared Jack, other than his leadership and professionalism, is his ability to create his own shot. I mean, he is strong and athletic and very aggressive in looking for his shot. It's tough for a defender to body him up or throw him off stride by playing physically with him because he relishes in that.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He was highly animated when he was talking to them, telling them this is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out, it will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
And thank you for that, Doris. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And Clark, moments ago, you just talked about Jared Jack. He can make some tough shots, Steve. We saw it all season long with Golden State last year.
Well, he's fearless, Kevin. His ability to shoot off the dribble and knock down a three, but in pressure situations, he seems to really thrive, and I think that's where he separates himself from a lot of NBA players.
And it's Harris off the drive. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. And the Mavericks get another bucket right there. And so here's Cleveland. Jack passes to Ryan. Back to Jack. All alone. And it comes off the front of the rim.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Kicks to Bynum. Dishes to Bennett. Feeds it to Jack. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
This guy's a pick-and-roll wizard. I mean, he just has a feel for making the right play and for seeing the right angle and using the defense against themselves. It's impressive to watch.
That may be his greatest asset as an offensive player. The threat of him triggering the pick and roll always has the defense on its heels.
And Jack drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Harris gets the screen from Blair. Harris outside. Ellis back to Harris. Pass to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Ryan. Jay's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Looks for Bynum, gets it to him. Jay, guarded by Harris. Here's Ryan. Outside Jack. Fires from deep. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Waiters with the ball. Sean Marion covering. Marion with the steal.
After the first half where he had just one turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
Harris dishes to Marion. It's Ellis on the wing. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here is Jack. He kicks it to Waiters. He dishes it to Bynum. Gallenberg's there. Bynum, the pass to Ryan. Marion with the steal. And it's Harris off the drive. It's stolen by Jack. And here they come. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now Ellis. He feeds it to Dallenberg. 5 to shoot. Tries from 16. Dallas, no good that time either.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And Jack, here we go. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Gallenberg. Leads him in there. Here's Harris. They need this one. And it's Marion. This time on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 8th assist here tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now here is Jack. Passes it to Ryan. Back to Jack. Cleveland moving the ball around. Bennett kicks to Jack. Pass to Ryan. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Blair dishes to Harris. The rebound by Bennett.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Harris, right side. Marion setting the pick for Harris. Ellis, left side. Back to Harris. They swipe it. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
What a huge play.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I would say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
That is good.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Harris against Jack. Bennett. And you can count as it go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Free throw off from Bennett.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Takes a 3. Harris misses. The Cavaliers trail by 4. The dish to Jack. He passes to Ryan. The feed to Bennett. The pass to Waiters. Clock at 6. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Mavericks leading by 4. The drive by Ellis. Can't cash in from close range.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Marion kicks to Ellis. And that's on a bounce. Dallas will retain possession. Kyrie Irving is checked in for Cleveland. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Ellis. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got his third rebound on the night. To tie it up. Waiters. Count it. And the foul. Samuel Gallenberg picks one up.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And the free throw, no good. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the court. Dallas again missing. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And there's Andrew Bynum on the assist from Dion Waiters. Waiters got 3 assists in the game. Harris with it. Ellis outside. Ellis off a pick from Dallenberg. Looking to end the run. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
What a night so far for Ellis. He's got 26 points and 2 blocks.
He's just been making one play after another, from one baseline to the other, covering the whole court.
Full throttle up and down the court. He has not let up one bit.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Cavaliers leading. Ryan, guarded by Marion. Passes to Ryan. Here's Bynum. And off the glass. That one's good. Bynum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Harris outside. Kicks it to Marion. Marion left side. Feeds it to Ellis. And there's the shot clock violation. Didn't get the shot off in time.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Outside Irving. Pass to Ryan. Gives him the lead pass. Nice shot by Bennett.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
And it's Harris off the drive. And here is Ellis. Marion outside. Shot clock at 5. Harris, who's covered by Irving. Releases from 15, and the basket by Harris. Harris has got 14 points here in the second half. And here's Irving. Dishes it to Bennett. He passes it to Ryan. There's a screen. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And Bennett throws it down.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play. That's usually the ball. Usually the ball. 1:53 left in the game. Ellis right side. Another steal. Irving drives in, and the pass to Ryan. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Jay's got 49 points in the game. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Irving attacking. That's good. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Ellis kicks to Harris. Marion outside. On the wing, Ellis. 6 to shoot. There's the steal. And he now has a 5-by-5. Nice shot by Irving. Pass to Waiters. He dishes it to Bennett. He kicks it to Waiters. He feeds it to Bennett. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Bynum with a screen on Ellis. Pass Durant. On the wing, Irving. Goes back up. Offensive rebound. So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, James.